Well, happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you all are having a very happy Easter. Congratulations to General Screw Up on first today. You got here early. Well done. Glad to see you this morning, General. Hope you're doing well. Levi, uh, Gigi on the first General Screw Up. I'm surprised you didn't come in and substitute with your own reality of first. But good morning to you as well, Levi. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. It's a lovely day, folks. It is Easter Sunday, if you are a celebrator of such holiday. Lovely. Dino only 2.5 minutes late. Bravo, Dino. Bravo. That's okay. I was late too, so it's par for the course. We're having a lazy Sunday today. But yes, I've actually been up since a stupid early time today. I was up at 3:39 this morning because my brain is dumb. And I actually got productive. I did a whole hour on the treadmill today, 3.5 miles. That was nice. I walk, by the way. I just do like a brisk walk. My body's not ready for running just yet. And then I did a nice, like 25-minute long yoga session, which was really great. A little mind-body care today, which was definitely a great way to start the day. Had a nice snack, had a good breakfast. Not in that order. Breakfast first, then snack. But yeah, I've been keeping busy this morning. That's why I was running just a little bit late, is because I really wanted to get that yoga session in before I hit the showers and got ready for stream today. So I thought, you know what? It's Sunday. It's self-care day. We can be a few minutes late. It's all right. But that being said, I hope you all are having a wonderful Sunday yourself. If it's Easter Sunday for you and you celebrate, let me know what you're doing in the chat today. I'd love to hear all the fun stuff. If you have little ones who you did egg hunts with, or if you're headed to church, whatever your game plan is for today, share it in the chat. Let us all know what you're doing. After stream today, I'm going to be doing a little bit of housework and then heading to the in-laws' house for a little family time there, which will be nice. If Jesus was allowed to be 3 days late, everyone else is allowed to be a little late too. Very fair point. Thank you for that, Levi. It's very important that we all give ourselves a little bit of grace. You know, one of those what would Jesus do kind of moments. Alrighty, but let's get us switched over to the game here. I want to get busy on this pretty quick because we're doing something completely different today, folks. I had to get out of the end. It was too dark and dreary, and I was just not feeling it. So today I decided that we're going to go do something a little different. We're going to start working on draining out our ocean monuments. That being said, I've never done this before. So today's going to be a little bit different than usual. I Googled online and trying to figure out how big this circle needs to be. And someone said 160 block diameter. So I'm like, all right, sure. Just for the heck of it, we'll go with that. Why not? So we're going to come right over here to our little spot. We need to kind of figure out where the middle of this thing is, because this is going to be our center. We're going to have a set of 4 blocks for the center, because obviously our circle is an even diameter. It's 160 blocks. So we're going to have a 4 quad in the center that's our center. So we need to figure out how big this little space is here, our nether rack, because this is our kill chamber. And we're going to build out from there. We're going to have all of our blocks. Now, I didn't bring any potion of invisibility, and I kind of feel like I should have, because all these guardians here. But we'll see what happens. If it gets a little too hairy, then we'll fly back to the house, and we'll see what we can do about that. I don't know how that works with the wings and with all that, but we'll figure it out. Again, never done this before, so we'll see. All right, so first things first, I want to hop up here, try to stay out of their line of sight. Oh, we're going to start off with a moment of Zen. All right, that's fair. We can do that. Let's put a pause on the music here. And let me go ahead and bring up some lovely yoga type music. A little Zen, little moment of meditation here. Because that's a perfect way to start the stream off, I think. Actually, now that I think about it, why not? Let me see. Give me 1 second here. We're going to go to our search history because we've got some good stuff here. How's this one sound? Let me see. They all start very quiet. No, I don't like that. That's kind of meh. How about this one? We got to find a good one. It's very important. Very important to find the right tone. Was worried I was redeeming that at a bad time, but I could totally use it today. Quick Scythe, believe me, if now is not the perfect moment, there is no perfect moment. Don't be concerned. All right, we're gonna turn this up here. I wanna make sure you guys can hear it okay. Let me check our volumes real quick. We wanna make sure it's a pleasant ambient type sound here. All right, that looks good. All right, everybody, it's time for our moment of Zen. We're checking in this Sunday morning. It's probably a little bit crazy if you're a holiday celebrator. Thank you, Levi. And it's okay to just take a second for yourself and to kind of connect with what you need in this moment. If you're stressed about hanging out with family today, I get it. Just kind of steal a few moments away for yourself when you're visiting. Just, maybe go get yourself a little cup of coffee or go hit the cookie plate, whatever you got to do. Just take a few seconds, just separate yourself from whatever it is that's stressing you out, and just close your eyes and just be like, all right, I can do this. This is just one day. And even if I'm not in the best place right now, tomorrow is going to be better. So today we're just going to get through this. We're going to put a smile on our faces and we're going to do this. Okay? You can do this. You could hear it this time. It was real quiet, but I could hear it. Oh, that's good. Yay. I'm always a very peaceful kind of person, except for villagers. Yeah, villagers are the worst. We hate villagers. But, so maybe if it's not a family situation that's causing you grief, maybe you're just kind of having a rough day just in general. Please know that we see you, we hear you, you are loved and cared for, and you are valid. It's okay to acknowledge that you're having a rough day, and more importantly, it's important that you acknowledge that you're having a rough day, because that's the first step to doing better for yourself. When I'm having a rough day, I like to just sit and close my eyes and take a few deep breaths. That very simple action can do a lot to kind of recenter and ground yourself, where you can kind of figure out, okay, what is causing me to feel like this? Did I maybe not get enough sleep? Am I hungry? Am I thirsty? Is my body hurting for some reason? Sometimes you need to just close out the world outside to check in with yourself. And just a few deep breaths and closed eyes can do that. So do that for yourself right now. Just close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. And as you do that, connect with whatever it is that's causing you grief or heartache or just stress. Figure out what it is right now. And with that next breath, kind of breathe in those stresses, and then as you exhale, just blow them away. Like a ship with sails, just blow them away from you. Let that kind of soothing peacefulness wash over you each time you inhale and you blow those stresses away. After a few times of that, you'll start to feel like, okay, the shoulders are coming down, the neck tension might be easing up a little bit, maybe the headache's kind of receding a bit. Once you've done that, and once you've checked in with yourself a little bit, and you can figure out what it is you need to fix, start taking small steps to doing so, okay? Go take a drink of water, have a little snack, maybe put the technology away a little earlier so you can get a better night's sleep, whatever you need to do. But just start it off with that simple few things to check in with yourself and figure out where your stresses lie. All right, and with that, guys, that was your moment of Zen. Let's go ahead and turn back on the little smooth jazz we've got going on today. That'll work. How's the music level, by the way? If it's too much, let me know. I know it's a little bit of an abrupt change from our peaceful yoga there. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do, hopefully without getting shot at, these guys are gonna, no, you guys aren't gonna cooperate with me, are you? Nope. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it looks like a 10 by 10 square maybe? If bad events are the wind, then maybe I'm a wind turbine. There you go, you're just blowing it all away, Levi. Just blow it away. By the way, this song is called Extra Fries by the Fly Guy 5. Just saying that makes me happy. All right, so 10 that way, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that way. Okay, so we got a 10 by 10, which means that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like this is our center, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there it is. I want nacho fries. Dude, I love nacho fries. Can't eat them. Love them to death. All right, so here is our stuff right here. So we need to have, the circle's 160. So that means that we need 80 blocks total. So let's just do this. We're gonna do, okay, because we already have one. There's 2. And then we've got 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna take away 5. So we're gonna have 75 blocks that we're gonna come off with there. Let me find my shulker real quick. I don't know how well this is gonna go. We might like have to go back to the house and get the stuff. The invisibility potion for this. I have a strong suspicion that's what's going to happen here. Because these guys are mean. And they like to go after me, and I don't like it. So let's see. We'll see how far we can get. If they start shooting at me, then we're going to fly away. We're going to go get invisibility potion. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Ow, they hit me. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Yep, okay, we're going to have to go get invisibility potion. I'm not going to play this game. Nope, just not going to do it. I refuse. All right, that being said, so while we fly back and get the invisibility potion, let me know in the chat, what are you guys up to today? Do you have any holiday plans? Are you just kind of vibing, hanging out, doing your thing at home? What are you guys up to? Love to hear all about it. Like I said, I'm meeting up with some family later today. I will be packing my food because, as always, I can never eat anything that anybody else has because celiac. That's all right. All right, Invis Potion. We have 2 8-minute Invis Potions. We'll probably take off, we'll probably just leave on our wings just so we can fly around, and we'll drop the rest of the stuff. Hopefully that goes properly. I guess we'll see. Yeah. Oh, it's almost nighttime as well. Okay, let's fly back over. We'll put our bed down at the main hub, and then we'll sleep. And then after we sleep, then we'll get started on the next day cycle. We got to mark out our 160 block circle. We got a little bit. Not enough, though. We got a little bit. I do have tons of sand. I got a few shulkers full. Hopefully it's enough to do what we got to do. I guess time will tell. Again, never having done this before, I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. It may or may not go well. Bed. Bed can go... Where do we want bed to go? Oh, let's close that. I really don't have a good place for bed to go. So bed's going to go right up there for right now. We'll make it work. Why not? Let's see. Okay, Invis Potions here. Stones there. We're going to continue out that way as soon as we get our stuff. Okay, everybody off. I don't like that. But, ooh, I do look pretty fancy, though. Look at that. I'm fancy. Wow. So friends of mine and Summer are hosting a gluten-free Easter party. Nice. I appreciate that. To those of you who are accommodating the gluten-free folks. All right, so here we go. Potion of Invis. We should be good, I think. Let's see. We're doing a test. Do they see me? I do not think that they see me. I think we are good. I think. Yes, they just... Okay, we are good. There is no stuff. I do have my elytra on. Oh, I don't have my Swift Sneak, though. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Okay. Hold on. Can I put this on? Will they still shoot at me? Let me see. Will they shoot at me with the netherite boots on? Because I want my Swift Sneak. Otherwise, we're going to be here forever. Does that count as a thing? Okay. Hello? Do you see me? Can you see me? I don't know if they can see me. It's hard to tell. I think we're okay. We have no laser beams. Why am I going so... Hold on. Why am I going so slow? Wait a minute. Why... What happened to my boots with my Swift Sneak on them? I am confusion. Can anybody explain what's happening here? I don't know where that went. Do we have an ender chest down here? Let's see. Did I somehow manage to get the wrong boots on? Oh, it's on pants. Oh, God, I'm so dumb. It's on the pants. It's not the boots. It's Sunday, folks, okay? I've been up for a while. Don't mind me. Are we still good? Are you going to shoot at me? Are you going to shoot at me? No, you don't see me. I don't think you see me. I think we're good. Okay, 56 more blocks away. Here we go. I forgot they were on my pants. Swift Sneak you'd think would be on boots. I mean, logically, right? Oh, well, that's all right. Okay, so here we go. We got to do this. We got to go back. We got to get another 75 blocks after we finish this one here. Go. Last few. Okay, so this is going to be the edge of our circle out here. This is a very big circle. I want a big drained circle because I want to make sure we're getting nothing but spawning right there inside of our little fish tank. It's very important. All right, let's go ahead and drop. Where is it? Right there. Perfect. There's that, 64. Oh, here, I'm going to do this. It's easier for me to count. I'm going to do the Common Core method here. Okay, there's that. Oh, no, we needed 15. That's right. 15. Beautiful. Okay. So there's what we need there. And then we're going to come right off over here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Whoa. For a second there, I was like, wait a minute. I'm confused. This is going to come all the way across. Guardian better not be shooting at me. I'm an innocent bystander. Leave me alone. I still have invis on. You shouldn't be firing at me. I think we're good. I think it's okay. This is a very deep section of ocean here. We have to go down there and we have to clear out all the stuff, though. All of the kelp, because the kelp's going to be a problem when we go to clear stuff. I'll have to drop down in there and do the thing. All right, here we go. Now we got to go get another 75. Zoom away here. Don't fall off. Very important not to fall off. All right, so there's the 24. And there we go. There's that. I'm going to come off this way. You know what I should do? It occurs to me, because this is going to be an even circle. Let's give ourselves the double center there, because this is then we can do basically 8 off each side and we'll be good. Oh, that makes me nervous when I see them zipping up by me. It's like they see me, but they don't, and I don't like it. Like, stay away from me. You guys are mean. I hate those guardians, man. They're the worst. All right, so basically the idea being is I want to at the very least get our circle done today, filled in with sand around the outside. Once we do that, then we're going to start partitioning it off into segments to where then we can do, you know, like, I think it's like 5 blocks wide, and we can just start putting our sponges along and start draining it out. Obviously, the inside of the monument's already done, which is good because we don't have to worry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And we're going to do this. We're going to come out here and keep doing this. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to drain out about 5 blocks wide at a time so we can use our sponges. The inside of the monument's already done, so we don't have to worry about that. That'll make things a lot easier. Polar Berry, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday and a happy Easter. I'm doing well myself. I got up and going early. I've been kind of hitting the ground running today, which has been nice. Nice to be productive. I've really tried to make a change the last few weeks of staying on task with my to-do list and such, so that way I can be productive and get things knocked out. And in hindsight, it ended up being a good thing, because now that I'll be starting a job in a couple of weeks, I got to make sure that I have my stuff all organized and situated so I can do that. I woke up at 4 a.m. to catch a flight. Oh my. So are you traveling home for the holiday, or just going somewhere for vacation or work, or what has you on a plane today? All right. Oh, there's so much squid ink here in the water. I kind of want to go for it and get it, but no, not going to happen today. That'll be for another day. Eventually we won't have to worry about that because it'll all be in the farm, which will be nice. Oh. There we go. I was like, wait, why am I not placing blocks? Because I'm out. Goat Lover, welcome in. Good morning to you. Happy Easter to you as well. We got a minute 40 left there. We are going to be draining out our ocean monument starting today. Over the next couple of weeks, probably. It'll take to get it done, but we're working on that today. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Another ones of those. Okay. We basically are going to finish this one, and then I think that'll be it. We'll have to go do another potion to do the last bit. Give me 1 second to finish this little ray off the center, and then I will catch up on chat. For vacation, I'm currently away from home in Spain, but it's kind of sad since I can't watch the last episode of TOH, a series on Disney+. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, the good thing is that the show will be there when you get back. So whenever you're back from vacation, you can totally watch your show and catch up. It'll still be just as good as if it was the day it aired. All right, so here we go. So question for chat today, if you're just coming in, just joining. We're finding out what folks are doing for their Easter plans today, if you're doing anything, or if you're just kind of vibing at home, like what your plans for that are. Okay, there's 15 and there's another 15. Okay, there we go. So there's our last 2 rays. I'm going to come in here for 1 second just to pause. Spoilers are everywhere, and that's fair. That can make it tough if you are concerned about spoilers. All right, we got 13 seconds left. Once that's done, then we'll do the next set here. I'm waiting for the time to count down so that way I can do my Invis potion like right at time. Okay, there we go. And there's another 8 minutes of Invis. So we should be free and clear there. All right, so where is right here? So right here and then out. This is basically going to put our spawn tank smack dab in the center of our circle, which is what we want, because we want to get rid of all spawnable space around it as much as possible. I'm doing a 160 block radius around here just to make sure it's all cleared out. That might be a problem. There's a little cave right there, so we'll have to come back and make sure we take care of that. Alrighty, here we go. We're going to finish this one, and I got to switch and do 15. All right, and I want the 15. I do not want the 60. Thank you. Now we can do both. Squid just chilling over there, just vibing, being like, it's all good. We're fine. We're not going to die or anything. It's not like the Guardians will attack us just for existing. It's fine. Joining a monument, and to be honest, it only took around 23.5 hours, over 300,000 sand place, and with patience, which I lack. I hear that. I totally hear that. I am not so much looking forward to this job because I know it's going to be a lot of work. But in the end, it'll be great because then we can get tons of sea lanterns, which we're going to need for our end project, which is why I'm doing this, because I acknowledge that it's got to be done, whether I like it or not. All right, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and go grab our stone because we're going to work on our perimeter. I'm going to leave our bed right here. Let's take these. Actually, no, I want to leave these guys here. That way we have our center plotted out. So you guys look real quick at our map. You can see we've got a nice ray going out there. 80 blocks in each direction. I'm going to pause this for 1 second to grab a quick drink. And Levi, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Pays off, especially when you're placing the glass around the outside, then break the sand. Yes, that will be nice. I am very much looking forward to that. Alrighty, so back to the game. Oh, it's getting close to nighttime, so we should probably just go ahead and chill here for 1 second. I think we'll be okay. I'm hoping I'm outside of the radius where the Guardians are out there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go brew some more Invis potion. I'm not looking forward to that. Real quick, while I wait, I'm pretty sure that is at the far edge there. If I remember correctly. Yes, that should be block 160 there, is that outer perimeter. So I went through and I printed out one of those awesome circle generator things online. And I went through and counted out what each little step off is going to be just to make it a little bit easier. Because sitting there trying to like count on stream is awful. Absolutely hate it with a passion. And I'm not going to do that today. All right. So now we can sleep. You know what that means? When we sleep, we drink. So have a drink, everybody. All righty. Now then. How much time do we have left? We have 5 minutes left on our Invis. So we're going to get as far as we can. And again, I think we might be outside of the radius where it's going to be a problem. Hopefully. Okay. Now let's just grab several stacks of this. We're going to get rid of that. We don't really need the torches right now because I don't care about that. Give me that. Thank you. All right. So there's block 1. We need 9 total here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to come in for 7. Just got Twitch on my iPad. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come in, there's 1. And we've got 6. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we come in for 4 rows of 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that gives us how many now? There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we come in for 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. All right, let's make sure I counted right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we do a 2, and then we do 1, 2, 3. So it's 2, 3, 2, 3. And let me see. Yeah, so 2, 3, 2, 3. How many is that now? So there's one set, there's 2 sets. How many sets of these do I have? I have to pause and see to make sure I do this correctly. Because it's a lot, folks. It's a lot to have to try to remember. There's 1, 2, 3. So we do 3 sets of 2, 3, and then we switch over to 1, 2, 3, 4 twos. Okay. You betcha. So we got 1, 2, and then we go 1, 1, 2, 3, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then from the 4, then we go a 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then we go to another 4 rows of 2. Holy cow, lots of counting today. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pause that for 1 second to make sure I've got that correct. Okay, and then we go 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. I feel like, was I supposed to switch here? Hold on, I need to make sure I do this because at some point I actually rotate and I got to make sure I did this at the right spot. I think it's where we do our 3, 2. Yes, so we do the oh wait, hold on. I think I made a mistake. Let me go back. I think I double counted something. Yes, I did. So right here, this actually is incorrect. This I got to get rid of. I'm okay if I can't reach that. I'll fix it later. So what we actually should have done was our 3, 2, and then we do the 4 sections of 2, and then right here we actually have to rotate. Check out a game called Plague Inc. I've heard of Plague Inc. actually. There was a lot of talk about that during the pandemic. People were like, oh yeah, that's totally going to happen here. Oh, no, I'm wrong. No, there is 2 sections, it looks like. Okay, so we do 2 sections of the 2, and then we rotate for 3. I think. Good grief. This is very complicated. All right, so we do the 2. So we do our rows of 2, and then we do 1, 2, 3, and then we do another 4. 1, 2. Okay, so this is correct. And then right here is where we change this way. And now we've rotated this direction. And then we do another set of 2 out here. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Goodness gracious. And then we come down 3 again. And no worries, DB1. Glad to have you. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday and a happy Easter. How's your day going today? Anything fun and exciting going on? Okay, so at this point then we've rotated, and so we did our 3. So now we're going to do 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, and then we go into 3s. Okay, so there's 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nope. Nah, stop it. Stop it. You don't belong here. You go away. Thank you. Oh, I got that one. Nice. Okay, so we've got 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Okay. Doing all right. Accidentally cut myself with a knife. Just a small cut. Okay, well, I recommend no injuries, please. Let's avoid trips to the emergency room if possible. And if it is just something small, clean it and put a Band-Aid on it. Keep it protected so it can heal. I'm doing really well. Today we're doing a little bit of a break from our end project because we actually need materials for the end project. That being said, those materials are sea lanterns, and our Guardian farm, while it produces an okay amount, I can usually get a couple stacks at a time when I AFK of the sea lanterns, but that's not going to be enough for what we need. We need like shulkers full of sea lanterns. So we're going to drain our ocean monument. I had wanted to not, but I think it's time. So right now we're doing a 160 diameter circle to clear out around it to make sure we've got the whole spawn chunk around it. And right now I'm measuring out all the stair step to give us a wall. And it's a pain in the butt, let me tell you. So we did our 1, 2, 3 sections of 3-2. And now we're going to be switching over to 3. If I had Twitch set up on my PS5, you know I would be streaming that one world on Minecraft. Oh, that would be pretty cool, for sure. And you're eating and you charged... Oh, you changed to your phone. Okay, so what are you eating? The rule is if you're eating, you got to tell us what you're eating. So there's 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3. Okay, so we do those, and then we're going to switch over to 4 4s. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go to a 6, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we go to a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then if I did it right, we should meet up. Oh, I think I'm off by 1. Crap. I'm literally off by 1. Okay, so we got to go back and figure out where we made the mistake. We got to start at the beginning and count because I'm off by 1 row somewhere. 1 row of blocks I miscounted somewhere. So we got to figure out where that is. Nuts. All right, that's okay though. That is quite all right because we were only 1 away. That's not bad. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. So we started off with our 9 here. Could you ask a question before I start a Halo game? I guess. If it's Halo question, you know I'm not going to answer it because I don't know the answer. Stir fry basically noodles. Go lover. I am down for that. I love me some noodles. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we've got 4 rows of 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we got 3 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's our 4 rows of 3. We're gonna pause right there. It's just about which faction I should use. DB1, I tell you this every time. I don't know. I don't care. I don't play Halo. I could not answer that question for you. You're welcome to ask your own chat that question when you start your stream. Alrighty. So we've got our 4 rows of 3, and then we go 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So we've got that. Korean noodles with vegetables. Yummy. I'm down for that, for sure. All right, so 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And then we should have 1, 2, 3, 4 2s. We have 4 2s. That is correct. Okay. 4 2s. And then we have a 3 that leads to the right because we haven't rotated yet. So there's 1, 2, 3 to the right. And we should have 4 more 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now at this one, this is where we should have turned according to the instructions. So then we rotate 90 degrees and we go 3 blocks over. Yep, 3 blocks over. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 2. Okay. So let's make sure we did that right. So there's the rotate. And then we have 1, 2, 3 right here. This is where it was. This is where we missed it. Okay. So there's 4, and then we should have 3. And then from the 3, we're going to pause right there so I can read the chat. Did you guys talk about the game called Plague Inc. when I was changing to my phone from iPad? No, all I said was I remember hearing about that game when the pandemic started. A lot of people were talking about it. That was the extent of the conversation. You didn't miss anything, I promise. Okay, so we got our rotate to the 3, and then we have 4 2s, and then we go 3 2, 3 2, 3 2. Okay, so 4 3 2s. Okay, so let's go back. So there's 1 2 3 4, and then we've got. Wait, hold up. Okay, so 1 2 3 4, and we've got 3, and this should be 2 here. And thank you, Goat Lover. We will do that stretch in 1 second. Wait, no, that's wrong. That should be there. And then we've got a 2 here. I really need to finish this section here, and then we will do the stretch break. I promise you. Okay, and then we've got... Hello, why do I keep wanting to put that block there? It does not go there. That goes right there. Okay, so let's come back over this way. Let's count again right here. So 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Okay, so there's our 3, 2. And real quick, since we're paused, let's stretch over to the side. I can actually do this a lot more easily today because I did my yoga this morning. Feels amazing. All right, so we've got our sections of 3, 2, and then we're going to have 4 rows of 3, 4 rows of 4, and then a 6, a 7, and a 9. All right, so we've got our 3 rows of 3. No, sorry, 4 rows of 3. So we're just going to do this 1, 2, 3. Make sure we do this right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to break that, and we're going to do 4 now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to get rid of this. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold up. 4 rows of 4. Hello. I jumped right into doing the 6. I got all excited. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of all of that. Mini blocks. And then we've got, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to start here for our 7. We're going to get rid of all this. I am wasting so many blocks. I realize this. I don't care right now. And I just realized our potion has run out. So hopefully they don't come out here. Hopefully we're okay. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 5. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to come over here, and this should give us 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yay! It worked. Excellent. That took forever, but it worked. So I am happy. Now, we could totally go get those blocks, but honestly, I don't care enough about being in the water to do so. So I'm not going to worry about it. We're far enough outside the perimeter. We shouldn't need any invis potion out here, I hope. Aragon, welcome in. Good morning and happy Easter to you. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. I have some Japanese sweet for you guys and nice tea for people in the afternoon. Lots of coffee for people in the morning. Aragon, always bringing in the snacks. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. So question of the day for yourself and anyone else who has come into chat since we started. What are your plans for this fine Easter Sunday? If you're not celebrating the holiday, because perhaps it's not of your religion and or culture, or maybe it's not just something you're interested in, what are you doing today? What are you up to? Should be fine because you're high enough in the air they can't detect you. We can hope. And you're going hiking. That sounds magnificent. I would love to go out and go hiking. Unfortunately, today is one of those days where I have a lot of busy work indoors and then going to visit family later in the day. So maybe later in the week. I'm going to try and carve out some time if the weather's good to go get outdoors and get some vitamin D and a little fresh air and enjoy the outside. It should be lovely. Because where I live, it's been raining pretty much nonstop for about the last month. And it's gross and I'm tired of it. I want some sunshine. All right. Where are we in the day? We're good. Okay, so we're going to go 9 here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to go 7. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to have 4 rows of 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. So that should give us 1, 2. Wait, what? What? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Suddenly it didn't sound right. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like when you read a word over and over and suddenly it just doesn't look like you spelled it right, even though you know you did. So 1, 2, 3, and 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Okay, so we have our 4 rows of 3 there. And then from there, we switch over to a 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So there's 2, 3, number 1, 2, 3, number 2, 2, 3, number 3. Okay, cool. And let's go ahead and drop a new stack in there. It is getting late in the day. I kind of want to go ahead and sleep because I don't want to deal with mobs spawning on our little ring here. That's just not something I want to mess with today. So we're not going to worry about that. We're going to pause right here. We're going to get some sleep. And when we pick up, we're going to do our first row of 4 2s. And then we do 1 3, another 4, and then we rotate so we're pointing the other direction. Starting to remember the pattern now. It usually only takes me a quarter of the circle or so before I pick up the pattern, and I'm all right. All right, so what I'm thinking I might do is we've got a conduit. Rather than messing with dropping sand on the outside, I might just go straight to doing glass, honestly, because we got to get rid of the kelp. So it might be easier to just do that. You know what I mean? Like, not even bother with the nonsense. Just do what we got to do. All right, now the question is, can I make this landing? Maybe. Ta-da! Yay, I made it. We had family and extended family buffet. Ooh, I like buffets. Buffets are good. All right, so we're going to go 2 4, or 4 2s, I should say. So there's 1 2 3 and 4. And then we're going to go 3 1 2 3. And then we're going to do another 2, or set of 2s. 4 of them, and then we rotate so that we're facing the other way. So there's 1 2 3 and 4, and then from here we're going to rotate and go this way. So 1 2 3, and then we're going to come off this direction for another set of 4 2s. So there's 1 2 3 4. Okay, and then from there we switch to 3 2 times 3. So we've got 1 2 3 2. There's 1. 1 2 3. There's 2. And 3. 1 2 3. And there's 3. And then we're going to do our 4 rows of 3. So 1 2 3 2 2 3 3 2 3 4 2 3, and then 4s. So 1 2 3 4 2 2 3 4. 3 2 3 4 4 2 3 4, and then we're gonna go 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, and 7 2 3 4 5 6 7. Is that correct? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I went one too many, I think. No, block by block. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yes, I was correct. Okay. Turtle Scute would be great because you can have the Turtle Master effect. That would be cool. You're very true. Should play Plague Inc. someday, but it does cost money, and the goal of the game is to eliminate the humankind. There's different kinds of germs to destroy, or gems to destroy. Gems like diamonds, or germs like bacteria. There's also an option to cure the humankind, but I would prefer to murder the humankind. Entry of a laugh. Mwahaha. Yeah, you know, honestly, to be totally fair, not really my brand of game. That's not my go-to in terms of gaming. So there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. Yay, we've got 2 completed done. Germs. Okay, I figured you meant germs, but I just thought I should clarify. All right, so we have gotten a half the circle done, which is very PogChamp, and I'm very excited about that. So yeah, I think what we might end up doing, just because we're kind of out of their radius, I might go ahead and put a conduit kind of like right out here, and then I could just start glassing underneath this. That would be really nice, honestly. I would be so down to just start glassing and not worry about putting sand down first. We'll see though. So let's see. So there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then we've got 4 4s. So there's 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. 2 2 3 4, 3 2 3 4, 4 2 3 4. By the way, my counting is totally weird, but it's something I learned in music class like 30 years ago, and it stuck with me for some reason. So there you go. 1 2 3, 2 2 3, 3 2 3, 4 2 3. Okay, so we have our 3s, and then we do the 2 3 3 times. So we've got 2 1 2 3. There's 1. 2 1 2 3. There's 2. 2 1 2 3. There's 3. Okay. Have you seen the Cherry Blossom Villager robe? I have not. I have not loaded up the snapshot yet because I just haven't had a chance. But the little bit I've seen of it, I'm really excited for that Cherry Blossom stuff. I think it's going to be really, really cool. All right, I know it wasn't time to drink technically, but I'm a little parched today. which is crazy because I've already had a full one of these cups today, and this is like 32 ounces. So I'm definitely staying hydrated. I think it's because yesterday was a big day for us. I'll touch on that in a minute. But yeah, yesterday I did not drink enough. And so I think I'm trying to make up for it. I play an instrument, so I get the counting. I play the euphonium, the baby tuba. Very cool. I played violin myself. I played orchestra from 4th grade to when I graduated high school in 12th grade. So yeah, 8 years of playing violin. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, there's still stuff that kind of sticks with me some 30 odd years later. All right, so we did our 2 3s, and then we're gonna go 4 2s, a 3, 4 2s, and a 3 the other way, and then 4 more 2s. So we have lots more small counting to do here. So as for yesterday, let's see, 1 2, 2 2, 3 2, 4 2, and then we go 1 2 3, and then we'll do another. So yesterday, kid 2, who's my middle kid, got their official black belt in Aikido yesterday. They've had a junior black belt for a little over a year now, and yesterday was the big presentation where they got their full black belt. So that was really, really cool. 1 2 3 4. Definitely a big moment for them, and we were super excited about it. Oh, and then we go from here. There's 2, and then hold on, we have to come off for 3. So hold on, I have to figure out. I can't remember, all of a sudden I can't remember how I rotated. So we did the 4. Hold on. So we got 1 2 3 4. And then how did I rotate? All of a sudden my brain is like crapping out as to how I rotated there. Do I just come off the bottom of that one? 1 2 3 4. Yeah, okay, I just come off the bottom. It's fine. No impromptu fall technique lessons today. No, sorry, not today. 2 3, and then we're gonna go 1 2 3 4. Okay, so we've got our 2s there, and then from the 2s we go 3 2 times 3, and then we go back into our others. All right, cool. So there's 1 2 3 1 1 2 1 2 3 2, and 1 2 3 3, and then from here we go 4 3. So 1 2 3 2 2 3 3 2 3 4 2 3, and then we're gonna go 4 1 2 3 4 2 2 3 4 3 2 3 4 4 2 3 4, and then 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. There's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Yay! I did it again. All right, let me pause. Also, farmers market this Tuesday. I'll certainly be there. General, I need to figure out that's going to work for my schedule. I really, really want to. I really want to go to the farmers market. Let me work on that. Do you like acapella music? If you do, then there's a song that you should check out called Stutter by Limited Edition Acapella. I will check that out. Goat Lover, if you haven't already, hit !Discord in the chat, and that'll take you over to our community Discord, and there's a great place for you to drop that information for me to check out after stream, because I can guarantee you by end of stream, it will be gone. The ADHD is strong in my brain, and there's like 800 things going on up there right now. So that comment about an acapella group, I'll think about it in about a week and a half, but for the time being, gone. So please share it in the Discord so I've got it in writing in front of me. They say if you breed villagers in a cherry grove, they have a small chance of having a cherry blossom robe, or if you spawn them in a cherry grove, they will definitely be wearing a robe. Interesting. Yeah, we will definitely be checking that out. Hope your kid enjoyed the spotlight. They deserved it. They did. They had a very lovely day. Lots of tears, happy tears from everybody, because it was a very very emotional experience, and we're very, very proud of them. Mo Yang hasn't said anything about this, so I wouldn't hold your breath. It would be something to try out for sure. I think it'd be cool to just see if it works. All right, so we have got 3/4 of this big old circle done. We are making good progress. I don't know if I'll have enough stone. Let me just throw down one more bit of stone here. Where is my stone? There is stone. We're gonna throw that down real quick. And whoop. You know, it occurs to me that because I no longer have my invis, I should probably put my armor back on just in case. Let's be smart here. If suddenly a drown decides to throw a trident at me, I need to be ready. All right, so there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. You can go away. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2, right? No, 3, 4. That's 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're on to threes. So we got 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 8, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of a sudden, wow, all of a sudden I just like couldn't count. My brain just went, nope, no counting. All right, and then we go 2, 3, 2, 3. Nope. And 2. Come on. 3, and then we're going to do 4 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do a 1, 2, 3. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right here, we're going to go 2, 3. And then we do another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go 3, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3. Nope. Thank you. 2. So that should be 1, 2, and then here's 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, and then from right there, once we do that 2, then it's our threes again. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go to our fours. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2, 3, and 4. Oh, come on now. Why you gotta be like that, game? Why you gotta make it difficult? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, I did it without even counting. Hooray! Okay, so circle is done. We can put this aside. Hallelujah. We did the hard part. Now, we can go ahead and put away our stone. And that's going to go right there. We need our box here because we do have a conduit right here. And let's see here. I found so many stitching websites in the past few days. Very cool. Do you have a particular pattern that what did I do that? You have a particular pattern you're going to be looking for or working with, general? Or is it just general like, oh, cool, this is the thing? All right, so we've got that. We need this, this, and this because we want much conduit power. And that can go away. This can go away. All right, so there's a glow squid. What have we got down here? Okay, we've got stuff. So let's see here. Let's go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta watch the bubbles. 4, 5. 4, 5. Need to break this one because I like to do a pattern here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we'll bring this back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. And 4, 5. And we just need to put 1 here underneath so we can put our conduit. Like so. Break that. Should give us our conduit power. Yes, it does. Excellent. I'm going to pause for a second. In the song, the percussion sound that you'll hear is not played by an instrument, but done with the voice. Yes, typically, Goat Lover, that is how a cappella works. Usually there are no instruments. All the musical sounds are done verbally, if you will, or orally is what I'm trying to say. There's one called the Opophomet. The what? That sounds interesting, General. What is that design? All right, so we have conduit power. We're going to drop a few more pretty blocks here, like so it extends our range. Like that. Okay, so there we go. Now we have much conduit power with our pretty little design here. I know, right, Levi? Isn't that the truth? Yeah, if someone came in and they're like, what the actual heck is going on here? Okay, so this is a problem because I need to be able to get up and out. So let's grab this. going to put this down right here. We're just going to build a tower out. Let's grab those. Do that. Do we have our blue? Yes, we have our blue. Okay. I'm going to drop this. Oh, we've got a guardian. That's not good. Got to watch out for that guardian. Hopefully he doesn't start shooting at me. That's going to be a problem if he does. A possum and Baphomet. Okay. Interesting. Oh, for heaven's sake. I put it right underneath there. Well, that's not good. Okay, we're going to have to get rid of that. I just need this to be able to fly up on. Okay. We're still okay there. Let's break this now, because I'm a dum-dum. Yeah, I know, run, exactly. And Scotch, good morning, my friend. It has been ages. I hope you're doing well today. Happy Easter to you. Hope the family is doing well and having a nice Sunday. Hello, glowy boys. We could come down here and hunt glowy boys, because there's a whole bunch of them. That would be a lot of fun. All right, let's go collect our blocks here. There is a guardian right there. I got to watch out for him. And trying to collect as many of these blocks as I can, just because no waste that way. All right, so we got to fly back to the house. We got to go work on getting some glass, because that is what we're doing today. We're putting the glass around. It's a secret code to reverse gravity, right? That would be the one. All right, so we're going to go back to the house. We're going to get as much glass as we can, and we're going to get... we're going to put all of our stuff away. We're going to organize our inventory, because it's kind of a hot mess right now. All right, so first things first. Let's find this box that has our blocks in it. We can put that in here. We're going to put our beacon stuff back. Or not our beacon stuff, excuse me. Our conduit stuff back. We do have one more conduit, plus we have the stuff to make another one, so we're good there. Release 1,000 axolotls. I know, right? Dude, I kind of thought about that, honestly. Like, All right, so we can put that back for now. We have this if we need it. Hopefully we won't need it, but we'll see. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. Okay. Glass. I have boxes of glass. I have been tucking them away for occasions just like this. And I want to go ahead and have them in my inventory. So we're ready to start building. We need one away, so we can put this back here. All right, let's sleep. When we sleep, we drink. So everybody grab your cups, whatever beverage you're enjoying right now, whether it's coffee, tea, water, hot chocolate, something a little more festive because it is a holiday. Cheers. And yes, let the chaos take over, right? Isn't that the truth? All the chaos. All right. Oh, you're getting back to work now? All right, Levi, no worries, no worries. We will be right here whenever you get back. Okay, so we're going to drop down on the outside of that, and we're just going to start putting glass as far down as we can. We got to make our wall. All right, so we're going to come right here. And I'm just going to get right underneath that. And I knew that was going to happen eventually. But that's fine. No big deal. Okay, so we've got our conduit here, so we'll have to work on... I should have moved that just a little bit over. But for right now, we're going to leave it. We can always come back in and fill that, or not fill it in later, but we can work on clearing it out later. Oh, no, no, no. Come on. Oh, will you, please? Sometimes you start dropping down faster than your stuff can place. Kind of messes things up a little bit. Okay, so right there. Actually, I don't think that water's going to be a problem. Maybe a little bit further down we'll have to fill that in, but it's not too bad right here. Okay, come on. There you go. That's what we were trying to do. We're trying to do the thing. It's all good. We got this. All right, next one's there. And we just start dropping the glass. Okay, right here. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Let's come up here real quick. We're going to do a thing. We're going to get some of that stone out, and we're going to fill in that little spot down there at the bottom, because I want it to be kind of leveled out. I don't like that it's so open. Just for the moment, we'll put some of this away here. There we go. Now we can pick this up. Okay. Back down we go. Yeah, we're going to fill all this in right here. I just want to make sure that this is all even here. It will make the glass filling in a heck of a lot easier. And this is part of the reason why I left that stone in my inventory, was because I'm like, I'm going to need it. There's going to be a hole somewhere that's going to have to get filled in. I just know it. Oh, no, no. No water pockets there. Oh, nothing can spawn. How are there creepers? It always, like, throws me off when I see there's, like, creepers on the map, because I'm going, what the heck? There's got to be something up underneath there. There's a cave underneath here somewhere. Oh, there's a geode straight ahead of us. If we, like, went further down, you come right over here. Where can I go to see this? There is a geode in here somewhere. I'm sorry, but you threw off the Emperor's Groove. Oh, that's sacrilegious. That's not allowed. Let's see. This... That's gonna go. And then we're gonna keep filling in right here. I'm in danger. Thank you, General, for the 25 bits. I appreciate that. And yes, I still cannot hear the sounds. One of these days I might just give in and turn off the OBS controls the audio so that way I can hear them again, but then it's like super duper loud and it's really hard to control the levels, even from the dashboard. And I'm just not a fan. They need to fix the bugs so that way it works again the way it's supposed to. Okay, so we're gonna have to pull out the shulker and get some more stone because I don't have enough to finish this whole area. I realize I don't need to go this far out, but I'm just doing it just for the sake of continuity here. I like it to look tidy. Here we go. Stone. And that's fine. Give me this back. That's mine. Thank you. Oh, we're almost there. Cool. Okay. Okay. And then where is my line? My line's right here. So we're going to come across this spot right here and then fill in the rest. And then whatever else I can do beyond that, great. Thank goodness for conduits. I'm telling you what. Greatest thing in the game as far as I'm concerned if you're doing anything in the water. Mom, have you seen Black Plasma Studios, now called Square Media Awesome Minecraft Animations? What? What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Is this something I'm too old to understand? Friday night was interesting. Oh, okay. General, you need to fill me in now. Now I'm intrigued. What was so interesting about Friday night? Did you go to another drag show, by the way? Because, oh my god, I'm so jealous, and I want to go to one of those so bad. They look like so much fun. Oh, I hope I don't run out. That's going to suck if I run out. There we go. Right is tidy, left is chaos. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. That's right. Nuts. Okay. How do I want to do this then? This is cave. That's gonna go away. That's fine. I'll take that. This is gonna fall down. That's fine. That should have fallen down. When that happens, it makes me uncomfortable. We're defying game stuff here. I'm not okay with that. You know what? We could steal some of this. We could steal some of this stone right here. That would be fine. Oh, I was like, how did that happen? But no, it's fine. We have stone here. I posted in Grown Ups chat. Long story, I had to be the responsible friend. Ah, I see. Well, I'm sure that whoever you did that for is probably very appreciative that you did, and always nice to look out for someone in need. Let me see. What else can we steal here? Maybe some of this gravel. Let's see. We're going to steal a little bit of this gravel to use for our stuff. So let's just come along here. Gravel, come back. Okay, Black Plasma Studios creates awesome Minecraft animations for 10 years. Their name was Black Plasma Studios, but recently rebranded to Squared Media. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for explaining. I was like so confused. I'm going, what are you talking about, man? I has the dumbs. I'm sorry. All right, so we're just going around gathering up some gravel here because I need it to finish filling in that last little bit right here. Oh, good, a drown. Just what I want to deal with. Okay, hold on. Let me have a snack first, and then I'll kill you, okay? Just chill for a second. Okay, thank you. Was that copper? No, it wasn't copper. Oh, it's because we got a thingy over there, don't we? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just a random one. Okay, I thought I saw a drowned city, but no. And yes, designated driver squad. Awesome folks. It's always nice to be responsible for others when they're not able to be responsible for themselves. You're not the dumbs. I just a bad typer. No. I had the dumbs. They had a flight to catch at 4 a.m. as well. Possibly not the best idea to plan that event. Yeah, that can make for a bit of a stressful travel day for sure. Oh, okay, you can't do that. Okay, no. I'm sorry. No, block, no. Okay, why conduit? Conduit does not like the glass. Okay, so we can't have the glass here. All right, conduit. Go back to where you were. Okay, you're happy again. Okay, we're good. So apparently I cannot put the glass underneath the conduit right now. It makes it angry. All right. I really like the aquatic update. Yeah, me too. It's really snazzy. I hate drowns. Drowns are the worst, and they should just go away and die, honestly. But everything else is pretty cool. All right, so we got cave there. This, I should be okay. We'll probably fill that in a little bit. I'm trying to kind of level this out a little bit, guys, just that way I can just make placing stuff a lot easier. Let's go ahead and grab some of this. We'll swim around and grab some stuff here, because I can use that to fill in. Gotta watch out for our guardians here, because I know they're around, waiting for me. What else we got? Okay, there's a bunch over here. Whole bunch of gravel here. Give me these. Thank you. All the blocks. Thank you very much. You gotta go. Well, Goat Lover, thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you just kind of chilling and vibing. I know today's like a pretty chill, not super chatty stream, just because I'm trying to get a fair bit of work done before I end a stream today. So we haven't been super chatty, but it's always nice to see you, and I hope the rest of your Sunday goes really well. Should carry an impaling loyalty trident take care of drowns. I should. Whoa, okay. That was an interesting glitch. All right. Blue screen of death? I hope not. Real quick here. BD, welcome in. Good morning. I love baby dolphins as well. They're adorable. I wish they had more of them. Instead of a conduit, it's con won't do it. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly correct. All right, let's go across here. We've got those 7. Oh, hold on. I think that's too many. Where is my pop-in point here? Let's go up. I got excited. I just started placing, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. This actually stops here. I am not going to do the outer block, I think. I think I'll switch in from there. Oh, cool. So we actually went 4 too many, so we can do this. There we go. Okay, and then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe. Do that. Up, and away. Yeah, so we're going to not do the outer block. And Gamer041, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday and a happy Easter. Thanks so much for the follow. Feel free to jump in the chat and make yourself comfortable, or just lurk, listen, and watch. And in the meantime, I'll do that nice little stretch. Oh, feel the snap, crackle, pop in my spine there. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and drop down. Hello. Connect. Thank you. We're like 1 block above the level there, but that's okay. And we're just going to work right through the night because I don't really care. If stuff spawns. It doesn't matter. We're going to be underwater for this whole part of the job anyway, so it's fine. All right. And then right there, Loser02, welcome in to you as well. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday and a lovely Easter. Feel free to jump in the chat and start talking, or just lurk, listen, and watch, whatever you like. We're just happy you're here and hope you're having a wonderful day. When you buy a condolt from a shady trader, right? It's the wish.com version of the conduit. Works until it doesn't. Which is usually about 3 minutes. And yes, I really should get an impaling trident. That would be an excellent idea, as a matter of fact. That's one thing I don't have. And I very rarely use a trident. I probably should use them more often. But that's all right. One of these days I'll think about it and I'll do it. Ooh, we got some gravel. I'll take that. Thank you. Give gravel. I can use gravel. Oh, that one despawned. Nuts. Conduit. Yeah. Oh, that's condol, but conduit. Yeah. If you like, I can put Black Plasma Studios, Famous Alex, and Steve Animation Life in the Discord. Sure. I'd love to see that. I'm sorry, Levi. It looks different on the chat, and I didn't catch that. That was my bad. Oh, come on now. Come on. Guardian shoots. You better not be shooting at me. You shoot at the squiddies all you like, but stay away from me. Thank you. And down. I kind of feel like I should just go ahead and get rid of the above the water layer. Honestly, it would probably be easier if I do that, right? Because it's not like I need it. Just give myself water level. I think I'm gonna. I'll save myself some glass that way. Not do a block above. All right, let's see here. We're almost to the top. There we go. Yeah, okay, so right here, we're gonna go ahead and break this, and this, so I can hop up here. There we go. Okay, and we said we're not doing the outer, so that's where we're gonna come in. So I'm doing this to save materials, guys. Just in case you're curious why I'm breaking all the stuff. It's because I'm trying to save materials. So this is where we're going to go over. Okay, we've got a little bit there. We can get rid of this block now because now we have the glass to be able to... Hello? We have the glass to be able to stand upon, so we don't need that. And there's that. Do I have more glass? I have a little bit of glass. So let's clean this up a bit. No, this is not the one I want. I want this one right here. Yes, this one. Let's get rid of some of this extra. And take this back, please. Thank you. And now we need this one. I need a Con Villager mod that looks just like Wandering Trader, but doesn't sell what they say they offer. That is a cool idea, Levi. I actually really like that. You should totally make something up. Or find someone who's good at such things. I am not. Sadly. I don't understand coding at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, we're gonna just crouch. This is so much faster than trying to like swim up in place as I'm looking down. Squid, hi. We're trying to do a thing here. Do you mind? He's like, no, I don't. Keep going. It's fine. I'll just swim right through. It's like a cat that, you know, you just put down concrete and the cat's like, no, I'd like to walk here. Thank you. All right. I recognize this is going to be quite the undertaking of a project, but oh my gosh. The Con Trader has llamas with little bandit eye masks. Oh, that has to be a thing. Absolutely must be a thing for sure. Okay. All right, now we're gonna wait for that stuff to come back. We're gonna offset by 1. And I need this. Okay, blocks, if you could come up to the surface, that'd be super, thanks. No, you're not gonna cooperate. Okay, fine. So I actually need one of those blocks because I'm gonna fill in this little section right here. Because I don't need that. And then we could switch back here. Up, 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 and away. And then how many more do we need to do from here? I think it was 4 from here, right? This is the 4? Yes, so we have 4. Bombs away. The moment you trade with them, they despawn, so you can't kill them in anger, right? And you get 1. That's it. That's all you get. You just get the 1 trade. So make it a good one. Now, it could be beneficial. Like, you could actually get something you need. Like, you could think you're getting dye, but really you get a conduit. So, like, you'd have to just adjust the coding where it's, like, you know, a different item. Okay, so here we go. We got our stuff. We're already making pretty good progress here. I mean, we've got a good section of wall already done. That's awesome. And then here, we can break this one. That's where we're going to go down for the next, I think. Wait, hold up. I did 4. Well, you know what? Hold on. I think I've messed something up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, so hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one should only be 5. So we're actually in the wrong spot here. So what happened was, as I was still thinking with the outer block and counting as such, but really we need to offset by 1 because we're dropping the overlapping block. So that's where I'm like, wait a minute, something's not right here. So I actually have to clear out the last 2 rows that I did and then adjust. I would adjust the pool of items the Wandering Trader has. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'd have to do that. And then, like I said, code up differently what each item is. So like I said, instead of, like, say, oh, you're getting a poppy, but in reality it gives you a diamond or something. You know, like some random thing that could be beneficial to you, but it could also not be. So this one is going to be 3 because this is only 5. So we have 6, 5. And let me see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So everyone is less. This is 5. This one's going to be 3, starting right there. Oh, that's right. This one I have to break. Duh. I know what I'm doing. I swear. I can count. 1, 2, 3. So these 2 have to go. As annoying as this is, it's good because KT, coming in from Bermuda. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for 100 bits. I hope your travel is going well, and I hope you and the missus are having a lovely time. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference between the Wandering and the Con Trader until you make a trade. Oh, I like that. Well, but wait, that wouldn't work though. If the llamas had their little face masks though, we'd be able to tell. That's something we'd have to consider. All right, so is that all of it? Yes, I think. Oh, we've got some glass up there at the top, but I'll get that in a minute. Okay, so then we've got 1, 2, 3. Then we've got 1, 2, 3. So that should be 1, 2, 3. How many is that? That's 1, 2, 3. This is 1 more for 4. Yes, okay, so that should be it right there. I should be on the outside, not the inside. That way if a guardian suddenly decides to shoot at me, I'm okay. Come on. It would be a very faint eye mask. Well, that would work. As long as you could figure out some way to, like, make it where they can't tell what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't just walk up and go, oh, that's clearly a Con Trader. Otherwise, that ruins the fun of it. Give that, please. I need the blocks. Give the blocks. Thank you. All right, so this is good. We're going to break these. And then this one too, right? Yeah, I think that's everybody there. Okay. Down we go. Hello, glowy boy. Nice to see ya. Come on. Drop down just a tiny bit more. It's like, no. I refuse. Nope, not 4, just 3. I gotta be able to place. Seriously? Seriously? I blame my old age on this one. Messing with my coordination. Come on, place. Thank you. It's like, no, I refuse. All right, let's get all of our blocks because we will need those shortly. And we've got one more row of 3 here. And then from here, we do 2s. Okay, drop. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Maybe the limits stay behind and the mask appears after the trade is made. Oh, that could work. It's like it was in that moment he knew he was screwed. All right, so then this one is going to be 2. So then we have our 3 rows of 2. No, 4 rows of 2, excuse me. All right, down we go. This is where we got to start worried about the kelp. The kelp's going to be an issue here. Okay, so 1, 2, break. 1, 2. We're going to have a lot of lag. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then from there, we'll end up having like 1, 2, 3, I think. All right, so that's going to go up. Let's just go 1, 2, 3, and then crouch. 1, 2, 3. It occurs to me that we're like almost an hour and a half into stream and I've not taken a break yet, but I don't really feel like I need it. It's just one of those days where I'm feeling pretty good. So why not? Nope, no, stop sliding. We've got the quality control inspector squid here. Making sure I'm building the wall to the correct specifications. What he doesn't know is he's going to be coming home with me in my backpack. And I don't mean because he's going to go into a tank. No, come on. I have to decide if I want to fill this trench in or not, because ultimately it's probably not going to be that much more difficult to drain out. But it's also not that much in the way of blocks, so I don't know. Let's drop down one. There we go. What do you guys think? Should I fill the trench in, or should I just leave it and just use the sponge and drain it out? Say the heck with it. Am I out of glass? I am out of glass. Ugh. Go. Okay, let's get all this. Break that. Okay, and then right here, then we have another 2. Oh, this is where we go the 2, 3. Okay. So that's good. All right. Leave it, it'll be easier. I still don't know what's being built. Okay, so BD, and for anyone else who's popped in later on in the chat today, hi, by the way. So what I'm doing is we're going to be draining the Ocean Monument. And the reason that we're draining the Ocean Monument is because I need sea lanterns for our end project. The current Guardian farm that we have is just not producing enough to accommodate the end project need. So we're going to drain the Ocean Monument so we have a much higher yield in terms of our Guardian farm. I can ask a Puzzled Slime how to do this because he's just been doing something similar with other mobs. What has he been doing that's similar? Sorry, you have to explain to me what you mean. Okay, let's come on over here real quick. Let's gather up all this kelp. Because no block left behind. Even crummy kelp we can use for stuff. We can put it into our kelp smelter. Okay, so then this one we have 2. 2 offset, 2 offset, 1 offset. No, wait, that's not right. This one should be 3, I think. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, I think I may have messed something up here. I think this one's supposed to be a 1. So what I'm doing right now is I'm breaking this outer block off because it's kind of throwing me off in my counts, and that's not good. So I'm just breaking the outer block so that way I don't have to worry about it messing up my counts anymore. Come on. Let me up. Thank you. Nope. Thank you. There we go. Okay. That should be okay now. Oh, that looks really cool. That looks really, really cool. Okay, is glass a light source? What? What? Oh, altering mob files. Okay, gotcha. Sorry, I was like, what are we talking about? I'm confused. Okay, gotcha. We are good now. I am caught up. Okay, so this one is a 1 and then a 2. Okay, this is where it's going to be kind of a pain when I'm placing the stuff across the trench there. So maybe I will fill that part in. At least this little corner that I'm working on. What's up, squid? Here, let me take that back. Let me get this kelp right here. Okay, let's come over here for a sec. Let's grab our stone, get rid of the kelp. We're going to have to fill in that little corner there. Give me that. Because it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. So let's put you right here. All right, down we go. So this next one is 2. Let's break all this. Okay. So let me see. So here's this. So right here, we're going to have 2 here. Yeah, right there. Okay, so 2 there. And then down here, we're going to have 1. Oop, too much, too much. 1, and then 2 right here. Come on now. Okay, you are going to go. I don't want to deal with you. You're mucking up the works here. Away with you. All right, so what do we have from there? So we got 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1. 2. And then we're going to be going... Oh, shoot. Oh, I just wasted that glass. Nuts. Oh, well. What you gonna do? You can go, because you're going to impede me doing stuff. All of you away. Okay, so we got rid of all the kelp there, and this one. And now we can place. 1, 2, 3. We'll go get all that kelp in a minute when we get up to the top. All right, so basically I did the wall across. I leveled it out just so we're using the same amount there. I might just kind of clean this corner up a little bit, just kind of bring it out to here just so this is all kind of filled in, and then have it kind of match the terrain. And then same thing on the inside, I might fill in this little bit just because this is kind of messy and I just don't like that. So we might fix that. We'll see. Okay, so once we finish with this section of wall or so, I think we're going to go ahead and build another conduit over at that edge over there. Or maybe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where we need to go. Pretty much I have to figure out where the edge of this one is, because it's supposed to be 96 blocks. But when I started following over there to break the perimeter blocks, I lost my conduit power, but I wasn't paying attention to where. So that's kind of a problem. Are you going to drain this monument? Yes, yes I am. Right now I'm putting the wall up. Rather than placing the sand and then having to go back and break it, I'm just placing the glass. I have conduits, so it made sense to just go ahead and do it. Are you going for punishment? Yes, yes I am. The reason I'm doing it is because I need the sea lanterns for our end project. That's why I'm doing this to myself. It's a necessity, unfortunately. All right, now let's go ahead and break this. All right. And we need to go around and get all the kelp. Because again, no block left behind. We're going to use it. We're going to throw this all into the kelp smelter. We can use it for fuel later, or we can trade. Trying to make sure we're not going too close to where our guardians are. Trying to stay close to the outside perimeter of the circle here. All right, give me all that kelp. Thank you. There we go. We're building a wall and the guardians are paying for it. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what we're doing. Alrighty. Let me drop all the kelp in here. And that can go away. That can go. Let's grab some more glass because we'll need that. I'm also going to keep one thing of stone just because if we find another spot that we got to fill in, then I need to do that. All right. So what do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 singles. Okay. Drop quickly. Thank you. Okay, so we've got 1, and 2, 3, 4 singles. I'm gonna break all that because I'm gonna need to. Okay. All right, let's do this. Still paying attention to my conduit power. I'm not sure, again, where my perimeter is. As soon as it runs out, though, we'll build the next one. And then we'll go break the first. And just kind of keep working them around the circle till we meet back up with our original spot. Of course. Hey Zoe, welcome in. Good morning and happy Easter to you. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. Have you done anything fun or exciting this Easter holiday, or are you just kind of vibing and hanging out, or like what's your deal for the day? We're busy building a wall around our ocean monument so we can get it all enclosed, and then we're going to start draining it out on a future stream. All right, so we've got 2, 1, 2, 1. Hold on. So we've got 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've got 2 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. I can do that. So let's bring you down here. Okay, we're going to do this now. We're going to just fill this in right here. So 2 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Yes, 2 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one is where we actually rotate. So we're going to do this right now. I'm doing this here because it'll just make it so much easier when we go to start doing stuff. Okay, and then we're going to go 2 there. And then we go 4 diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 diagonal. Break all of you guys. Just get a nice clean edge here. Okay, so we've got our 4 turn, and then we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Hold on, wait. So for my parents, when we go to church, I have not told them I'm an atheist yet. Well, that might be a discussion to have. If only because if they're making you go to church, that may be something they're not aware of, and it would be a worthwhile conversation to have at some point. Doesn't have to be right now, just at some point. No, not stone. Thank you. Okay, so we got 2, 1, 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 1. I can count. 2 and 1. And then from there, we do 1, 2, 3, 4 of 2s. I'm going as far as I can possibly reach over here on these blocks. Okay, 1. And then let's go ahead and fill that in here. And then we'll go... Oh, there's our conduit power right there. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to build our pillar up here. We'll go to the surface, and then we'll go back to the conduit section. And then we're going to build one right over there. Oop. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, yeah, so right there, actually, we might just go to the main pillar and build one over there. Because then they should overlap, I would think. I think at that point we should get overlap. They would kick me out if they knew. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, at some point in your life, you're going to be grown enough that you can make those decisions for yourself. And until then, just kind of hang out and be chill and do the best you can. I'm sorry that you're in an environment where your personal beliefs are not something that's accepted. But again, at some point you're going to be an adult and then you can do what you want, which is always nice. All right, come on, Kelp. We got to pick y'all up and then we're going to go build the next conduit over there. I might go get the conduit that I have over at the river project right now because I'm not using it right now and it would be nice to have the extra one. Perhaps. All right, up. Thank you. We gotta get rid of all this kelp. Honestly, this is so much easier. You come over here and then you swim. We're using the bridge. How is there a creeper in my farm over there? Can someone explain that one to me, please? Or is he on the center? Oh, he's up on the platform. Okay, I was like, how is he in the center of my thing there? But no, he's not. I'm glad the church they go to is chill and accepting, not one of those old-time churches. Yeah, some of the more old-fashioned conservative churches can be a little bit difficult. Let's do this because we need to get out our conduit here. I'll take the beacon box. That can go right there. And then we need conduit. Oh, shoot. Hold on. We need to get rid of a little bit more glass here. Creeper be creeping, right? True. True dat. Okay, we need 1, 2, and 3. Let's put box away, and I have no room for that, but that's okay. So we're gonna go, okay, there's a zombie over there. We gotta watch out for him. I'm gonna come along this way. Also, my gym teacher goes to the same church. Interesting. We may end up building our conduit right on top of our little thing there. Okay, you are gonna have to go right off into the water. So let's just fire away here. Pew! And you're dead. Okay, have a nice day. Unfortunately, zombies don't drown. That would be nice if they did. Okay, so I think we're going to put this right on top of our little tunnel thing here. I think that would be a good idea. Because let's see, this is basically about our center spot. Yes. We're going to come right out over here. We're going to drop down. We're going to do 5. It's not going to match, but that's okay. I'm going to pretend that it's not crooked because it will only slightly drive me nuts. We need this. We need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's break this because we're going to need it anyway. There we go. Now build our other stuff here. Okay, and then we're going to do our pretty dark prismarine on the sides, like so, because, hey, the more power, or the more blocks, the more power. So let's do that. All right, cool. Now that should give us conduit power between both. There should be no lapses in the coverage. Let's make sure, though. Yay! Okay, we have full conduit power between those. So if we can get 2 more conduits, I have 1 for sure, and I think I can build a 4th, then we can have all of them set up, which would be super handy dandy. I would be so down for that. Okay. For right now, though, let's put these back. We don't need you just at the moment. Yeah, because we have enough right here to build 1 more conduit, plus we have the one over at the river. So we will do that. Oh, shoot. Hold on. We need to bring this back out. Huh, I forgot. We have to put this away first. Then we can do the thing. Get up. Thank you. Okay, you go back here. You go away. And let's do our glass now. Thank you very much. Okay, we have much to pillar up here now. So we're just going to go along. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do the 1, 2, 3 across because it's pretty quick. We can just build a whole wall all at once. This music is a vibe today. It's kind of like that 1960s type of feel, like early 60s. I'm down for it. I like it. Now, it's funny because I got glass to use for our end project, which that part of it has been largely scrapped. I mean, we're still going to use the glass, but not quite to the same magnitude. And it's just funny because ultimately, in the long run, I'm still using it for the end project, just in a very roundabout way. So I guess it was a good thing that I did all those villager trades and got all that glass stored away. And the cool thing is once we get this all done and all drained out and the Guardians are no longer an issue, we can finish our track that we weren't able to finish because it was too dangerous. So that'll be nice, too. We can actually finish up a big project that we started back in the first 1,000 days of this world. Like, literally, we finished day 1,000 and we were working on the track. So, yeah, that'll be a nice check mark to this world, being like, okay, we finally finished a thing. That's all right. We have finished stuff. Just some things we didn't fully finish. It's fine. No big deal. All right, so what are you guys all up to this week? Any big plans coming up? Anyone who's been on spring break, or you headed back to school this week? Did I get it? I think I got it. Okay, let's see here. We're getting this little section done. You're going back to school on Tuesday and starting robotics class. Very cool. My oldest took robotics in junior high, and they really, really liked it. They said it was a fun class. Do they do like the Lego robotics stuff at your school? Dyeing eggs later today and might go exploring around the hills where I am. That sounds like a lovely day. I would be totally down for something like that. No idea yet. Okay, well, good luck with that. It sounds like a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, we're going to kind of clear these blocks away as we go, just so that way they don't escape on me and I have to go hunt them down. Like that. Rude. All right, there we go. I've heard a lot of bad things about the teacher. Yeah, that was something that my oldest had an issue with, was the teacher. The teacher wasn't the best, unfortunately. The class was great, teacher not as much. Where'd that block go? Oh, there it is. It's coming up. Okay, we'll get that in a minute. All right, so we're almost in the home stretch here. All right, so there we go. So this little section is done here. Cool. Let's go ahead. We're going to have to go get a second box of glass because I think this one's empty. What do we have in here? Let's consolidate junk, shall we? Because we have a lot of junk here. Okay, this is going to become the kelp box because obviously we're going to have more to do because we got to clear this whole section around over that side. Let me see. I do want to keep some stone in case we need it. And let's see, what else have we got here? Oh, we do have more glass right there. Perfect. Okay, so that one's going to sit in our hot bar because that's got more glass for when we get around here. Now from right here, what's our next little thing? We've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 3 more 2s. Okay. That sound always trips me out. And if you guys could hear that ocean sound, it was very gurgly and I don't like it. Okay, I'm just going to crouch and I'm going to clear. Always crouching because you never know if suddenly the gravel's just going to open up on you. You don't want to be standing up on it. That's not safe. You met the teacher before. He's really loud. Okay, well, some teachers have to be. Depending on what they're doing, loud is sometimes necessary. So hopefully that is an indicator of the kind of teacher they are. All right, so we've got that. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4 of 3. And I can't quite reach. It's like just out of my reach to be able to grab that. And I'm definitely clearing all of this kelp. Like I don't want any little nubby kelps left down at the bottom like that. It's all got to go. All right, this is all going to get filled in just so I don't have to worry about coming back later to deal with it. Oh, you can get cleared out. And that. Okay, and then this can go as well. Lovely. And then the wall will go back down. We're going to do 4 3s, I believe. Let's confirm that. I'm pretty sure it's 4 3s. So we've got our 2, 2, 2. So 3 2s. Nubby kelp is bad. Yes, nubby kelp is a problem because it gets in the way. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of 3. And then we've got a 5. So 4 3s and then a 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Clear all the kelp away. I appreciate the increased visibility with this. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and 3. Let's get rid of all that. We're coming up to our water tunnel there, or our minecart tunnel. I can word, people, I promise. Some days it's not so good. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear all of that away. And then all of this away. All right, all that and that. And then I think it was, what is it from there? 7, I believe. Because we had 5, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, it's 6 and then the 9. Okay. And the cool thing is right here we've got a door to go in here. It's really snazzy, and I dig that. There we go. Okay, and then glass. Let's do that. Okay, so we said 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we go right here to our edge here. And we're going to put one up underneath there just because I want to make sure that's filled in. All right, cool. Very, very cool. And we've got a ton of kelp up here to have to go swim after. Kind of makes me want to just get a boat and just boat around and collect it all, honestly. Because that's going to be a pain in the butt. Alright, well, if we got to do this, we might as well just do this and collect it all at the same time. Okay, here we go. Thank goodness for Aqua Affinity, making it easier to break these blocks. Because, oh my god, if I had to sit and float up here at the surface and wait for them to go, that would drive me nuts. Okay, so right here, I want to like line up with this so that I can just drop straight down to do the block. Okay, so here is our, right there. There's our edge. Come on, drop down. Drop down, you can do it. It's like, no, I refuse. So there's 1, 2, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so that gives us 8. Okay, perfect. That's exactly where we're supposed to be. Yay, I can count. Hooray, gold star on my chart for the day. Oh, we're out of room. Okay, so scratch that. Let's do this. Since we have our doorway right here, let's come on in here into our little tunnel. And we will drop this here. And we'll drop this. Nope, not that one. We'll drop this on the other side. Because here's where we can put all of our kelp away. Cool. And all of the sand boxes, honestly, we don't really need the sand boxes right now either. So those are going to go right across the top. Because we're going to end up using the sand boxes not for the actual wall making. Obviously, we're just doing that straight glass. But we will need it for when we start building our walls. Alright, let's grab all this. And then we will continue the glassing once we get all the kelp cleared out. I know you guys are like, why don't you just let it despawn? But I can't. I have this thing. I can't let blocks just despawn. It really bugs me when I watch content creators and they just leave blocks laying all over the place. I'm like, go pick it up. You're leaving a mess and I don't like it. It makes me crazy. All right, here we go. Epoch70, welcome into the community. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday and a very happy Easter. We're glad to have you here. Feel free to jump in the chat and start talking with folks, or you can just lurk, listen, and watch. Whatever makes you happy is just fine with us, and we hope that your day is going very swimmingly. All right, almost got it all. Yay, okay. Kind of want to just go ahead and break this stuff right here because it's just right here and I want to break it, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just leave it. It's fine. All right. That is a lot of kelp. We're gonna go take that and drop it into the smelters here at the end of stream. I think we'll just take it over and get rid of it. All right, now let's see what we can do here. This is so satisfying when you can just go right along and just build the wall. No more counting, just placing. My dog is outside my door going, Mom, let me in. Why are you so mean to me? I want you to sit with you and I want you to keep you company and I want to love you. Does anybody else have a pet that's like that, where they get really, really upset if you, like, block them out of the space that you're in? He's like, I know you hear me. I can hear you talking about me. Alright, so we got a drowned up ahead, but I think he's on the other side of all this, so we should be fine. Famous last words, right? Okay. I hope we have enough to finish this up. I'm going to be really upset if we go through that other shulker and we can't use it. But that will let me know that it'll take 2 shulkers plus to do this whole quarter of a wall. So we have to plan ahead and start trading with those villagers. My cat just sleeps and sleeps and eats. That's kind of a cat thing, really. I can respect that. Alrighty. I'm really glad the guardians are not coming out this way. I don't think my crab gets upset if I lock him in a room. Yeah, how is your hermit crab doing? Did they get situated okay? I know last time we talked, I think you were talking about, like, reshelling it. I think what I might do is, because that conduit over there is right in the middle of where the wall's supposed to go, I might build the new conduit or build the frame for the conduit and then just move the little piece right at the last second. That way it's the last thing that has to be done, is just transfer it over and break the block underneath it, and that way I don't lose the bubbles very, very much. That sound right there. If you guys could hear that, I hate that sound. Those weird underwater ocean sounds, they freak me out, man. I don't like it. Oh, that's a problem. Hold on. We have to break you. Thank you. I never drained out an ocean monument before, but I want to. Yeah, I've always wanted to. I've always been afraid to because it seemed so much scarier than it really is. Having a conduit makes all the difference in the world because you can just work underwater and you don't have to keep going up and down and up and down and up and down. And you don't have to worry about water breathing potions. You just do your building, which is really nice. I left his shells at home and don't have them in the dorms. I forgot to grab some over spring break. Oh no! Well, hopefully you're able to get him reshelled soon. Do they just like stop growing if they don't have a big enough shell, or is it like an issue? Like you have to have a bigger shell for them ready to go when they start getting to that point? I know it's kind of a dumb question, but legitimately I'm not sure how that works. I've never had a hermit crab, so I don't know. I was lurking, but had to follow because I'm the same way about blocks. I cannot just leave them. I have to pick them up. Yes, all blocks are sacred. I agree. But welcome in. Glad to have you. I'm glad you have found folks of like mind when it comes to block game. There are many of us here that are like that. Many of us are a team no block left behind. Oh, I better have enough. I'm gonna be so mad if I run out. We're so close. We're in the home stretch. Don't run out. Don't run out. My cousin have a lot of animals, fish, cats, and hermit crabs. Well, that's cool. Oh, cool. We have enough. Yay. All right. So we have arrived at the spot. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we're going to go 8 right there. I'm going to drop as many as I can here. He will refuse to molt until he has a shell he likes, which can lead him to having a too small shell for him. Oh, that sounds kind of like that might be a problem. Like, can they like hurt themselves doing that, or are they okay? Because I'm sure, like survival-wise, I'm sure that nature has created the means for them to be okay. But it seems like it could be dangerous, right? I hope the hermit crab's okay. Now I'm invested. I need to find out. And it's like a zoo every time you're there. Oh, I bet. I had a friend that was like that when I was in elementary school. She lived on a farm, and so she had like rabbits and chickens and all sorts of stuff. I used to love going to her house because I was a city dweller and didn't have access to any of that at my house, of course. But it was cool. I loved going to her house. Some of my favorite childhood memories. Namely because of all the animals. Okay, come on. Up we go. I love the city. I enjoy the city as well, but there's something about the country and being out on a farm and stuff like that. It's just, I just love it. All right, so I'm going to drop straight down here. This block, I think, is the one. Oh, see, now I'm confused. I don't know which one it is. Let's see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's 3, so we should have 5 more. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the edge right there. Let's take this up to water level. You're going to New York in 4 months. How cool. Is it a school trip or a family trip? I've always wanted to go to New York. One of these days I'm gonna get there. And the good thing is they have lots of gluten-free food in New York, so I can eat just fine. Which is very good. Okay, 3. Have a good Easter. I'm going to go eat food. Well, Firestar, thank you for popping in for a few minutes to say hello. Enjoy your Easter. Enjoy the good food. And I hope you are doing well. So for my birthday, I go to New York every birthday I have. Oh, very cool. That sounds really exciting. So I'm guessing you live somewhere on the eastern side of the U.S. then, if this is like an annual trip for you. I want to say you said Florida, but I could be wrong. I could be thinking of somebody else in chat, which is very possible. So a lot of folks have to keep squared away. Okay. Oh, okay. Phew, I was like, did we run out? All right, so we've got the whole back wall here. We've got the perimeter. We're going to keep that for now, just because that way we know where our splits for our quarters are, because we're going to do basically a quarter of the monument at a time. I want to work on this part of the monument first, because over there is all kelpie, and that's going to be a real pain in the butt to do. And I'm not feeling that. He'll be fine because he grows when he molts, and it's going to be around a month till we go home, and it hasn't showed any signs of wanting to molt, but it's still not a good idea to keep him in a small shell. Okay. I feel better knowing that he's going to be okay. I was like, oh no. But that's good. I'm glad he's all right. And you live in Maryland. I use a train to get there. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like that they have the trains available over there. That's something here on the West Coast we don't have nearly enough of, and it's really unfortunate. We pretty much have Amtrak, and that's about it. And then, like, in the Bay Area here in California, we have some, but not very much. All right, so let's see. I think we're going to stop there for the glass placement. I want to go ahead and set up my other conduit real quick. So let's just throw our shulker down, our ender chest down. As I said, we're going to build the next conduit, and then we're going to switch over and do the, like, we're going to move it out of the way, because right now it's kind of like in where our wall's supposed to be, so we're going to fix that. And then we're going to do the probably do the other two, just so they're set up as well. There is a zombie underneath me, I think. Because I don't think he'd be above me, because he'd be on fire right now. Not my problem, of course. Okay, and let's go ahead. Oop, nope, I need to put it in here, thank you. We're going to build that. So I think it's 1 in the middle and then 8 around. Yeah, okay, so there's that one. And then that can go... Actually, no, why would I put it away? I have to put the blocks away. Hello. The train station I use is pretty ghetto and is right next to a dangerous neighborhood that I need to go through to get there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just be aware, pay attention to what's happening around you. Try not to like be on your phone or have your earbuds in. You should be all right. A loud voice goes a long way in self-defense. Just putting that out there. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and work on our next conduit. We're basically going to put it right out next to where the other one is, but on the outside of the wall, so that way we don't have to worry about it blocking the wall. And then we're going to move the conduit, and we're going to finish filling in the wall on that side. Okay, so we're just going to bump it out a little bit, and that's our split. So let's see here. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 4, 5. And then right here, we're going to come out like so. Used to use a 2-story bus to get to New York. Very cool. Jealous. Sounds very exciting. Okay, so there's 3. There's that. Okay, we just got to get rid of the blocks inside. Luckily, that doesn't affect our conduit power at all, which is good. We're going to do this. Put those here. Put those there. And then these ones right here. And then all we need is we just need a block down at the bottom. So that way we can put our new conduit right there. We can break... Oop, that's okay. We can put that back. We break that block to activate this one. So now we have 2 conduits there. And what did we break? Oh, we broke this. Ooh, pretty block, come back. That's the other thing. We'll have lots of pretty blocks once we finish this. Yay, that's always nice. Okay, now we can break this conduit and pick that up. And we're going to transfer this to the other spot. That has to go. And then these are going to go away. And we're going to replace the dark prismarine. In just a second. Okay, all blocks are still accounted for. Excellent. My family always reserved the top floor at the front so we have a good view. Then we learned of the multiple accidents that a specific company has, so we stopped. Oh, yeah, that would be reason for me to not utilize that company if they have issues with safety and such. That's understandable. Probably a prudent thing to do. All right, and then these 2. And then so all we need to do here is just the dark prismarine right here, there, and there. Okay, so conduit is good. So this conduit will now take us almost all the way over to that one, but we're going to go ahead and move that here in a sec. Let's come up. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's go ahead and finish this wall here. Down we go. Let's plug this in here. Got to finish our wall because now the conduit won't be unhappy with us for doing this. Oh, nope. We got to be on top of the wall, please. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. This is why I brought the glass, because I wanted to finish this side of the wall. All right, cool. I'm leaving this that way I know how many I've got. So this is actually 3 blocks in, and we're going to take this to 5, I think. At least the bus has free Wi-Fi. That is a plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's the edge of this wall right here. I'm going to do this just that way I know where we are here. And then we're going to go over and we're going to go build our other conduit over there. Now, we are short one conduit for that side over there, but that's because it's over at the river right now by our house, and we're going to go get that and bring it over here. We're going to build the whole thing except for the actual conduit, the heart of the sea part of the conduit. All right, so this one, same thing. We're going to come over here. We're going to drop off this edge by a bit, like that. Okay, that works. Not exactly what I had in mind, but okay. Okay, right here, and we're going to go basically where this lamp is, I think. Okay, and then this one here. And then I need this. There's our center block. We can actually put our little guy right here right now, so that way it's built. And then we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oop, no. Give. Break. 2, 3. We're about to run out of bubbles. Okay, we're good now. Phew! I always get a little nervous while we're waiting for the bubbles to start. Yikes! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 4, 5. And then we do our dark prismarine around the edges for just that extra little pop of color and a little extra distance. Always a good idea. Oh, no. No. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing to see here. It's all good. Don't be upset. It's okay, block, I promise. All right, now, from here, Guardian, you better not shoot at me. That's not cool. Now the question is, oh, I do have, okay, good. I can do a little tower right over here, just so I can build up and I can fly away. I think that is a perfect spot for us to stop for today. After stream, I'll go move the conduit from the river and get that set up. Although, no, you know what we can do? We can go over, we can build that real quick. Blaze RL Live, welcome into the community. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday and a lovely Easter. Thank you so much for the follow. Feel free to jump in the chat and start talking, or just lurk, listen, and watch. Whatever makes you happy is just fine by us. Hope you're having a great day. And let's go ahead and get rid of you. So we're going to build it, and then we'll fly away for the rest. Can I have my block, please? I kind of need that for over there so I can build another tower. Thanks. Thank you. Now we can fly. And just like before, we'll come right here off our main ray, and we will land. And back up just a smidge, and drop down. All right. Hello, Angel. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Hope you're having a magnificent Sunday, and happy Easter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. And this one we got to be careful because we do not have a conduit to be able to breathe. So we got to pay attention to those bubbles. And 1. Oop, nope. Too far. Break that. Thank you. All right. Last ones. Here. That's okay. We'll take that back. We're still doing okay. We're okay. We're fine. Don't panic. All right, let's get the heck out of Dodge here. We got to get some bubbles. Bubbles. I miss you too, Angel. And, you know, working is good. It's not always ideal, but it is good that you're working, so I'm glad to hear that. Hope all is well with you. Why did I not think of this in the first place? Hello? I could literally just build stairs. Why did nobody tell me this? All right, so we're going to fly over there. We're going to drop down. We're going to put this away. There we go. Oh, no, we got to drop on this side because it's right down here. We're going to go inside of our tunnel here to get our stuff. You just woke up. I am jealous. I have been up for way longer than I would care to say. But in all truth, I've been up since 3:39 this morning. So, yeah, I do not recommend. All right, let's put you away in here. We don't need you anymore. This is our glass box. We definitely need to go back and get more glass. Okay, this is all the junk we have to put away. This is the kelp we got to put away. And there you have it. That is a perfect spot, I think, to wrap things up for the day. We got a whole quarter of this thing done, which is just awesome. I'm super excited. Let's come up here so we can take a look at this thing from the air. Random question. But have you heard of Brawlhalla? I have not. I'm sorry. That is not something I have ever heard of. Let's go ahead and take a pause here and turn on our shaders so we can look at this loveliness from above. Because it's just so darn pretty. Here we go. Early morning for me. Yeah, I always wake up 1 p.m. for work. Well, that's good. So there you go. So there's our circle. That's the circle we're going to be building. You guys can see right over here. Brody and Acid, welcome in. Hope you guys are both having a wonderful day. Thank you both for the follows. Feel free to jump in the chat and start talking, or just lurk, listen, and watch if that's more your jam. Just glad you're here and hope you're having a great day. And happy Easter to both of you. All right, so there's the wall that we have completed right there. This whole quarter of the wall is done. We've got our perimeter set up to keep building afterwards. God, that looks so pretty. Look at that. Absolutely love that. I love that like rippling of the glass. So cool. It's amazing. And thank you so much for the hydrate. I do appreciate that. And with those 2 follows, we are only 2 followers away from our follower goal. So thank you to everybody who's followed today. We're super glad to have you. As we kind of wrap things up here at stream, let me just give you guys a quick look at our base. Here is home for us. Many farms, lots of flattening. This used to be all mountains and I got rid of them all. This is Duck. Duck is adorable. We love Duck. This is our fall Halloween build. We have our graveyard in our church. We have pumpkin house, witch's hut. Let me spin around here. There's the witch's hut. A few little cottages. Our haunted mansion, which has a... Hey, Brody, just FYI, this is a family-friendly chat, so let's keep that language nice and clean for the folks who are of a younger age. But yes, was it complimentary shaders, I think it is? Complimentary? Contemporary? I don't know, one of those. It's shaders. Gotta love shaders. We have our little, what do you call it? Our little labyrinth maze back here. If you want to get lost, you can. And then we have our bee sanctuary and the dock. And thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoy the build. It took a hot minute to do. It took most of October, actually all of October and a good chunk of November to get it done. But it all came together and we like it. All right, so Brody, I get you're kind of doing a thing here, but that's really not the vibe, man. So let's keep the language clean. Feel free to come on back next time we stream, and we'd love to get to know you, love to chat with you more. And just remember, it is a family-friendly stream. Let's keep the vibe nice and clean for everybody. All right, so here we are back at home, everybody. I just love looking out at this with the fog and everything. Hello, creepers. Nice to see you. Hope you guys had a great day today. I know I did. Let's go ahead and see if any of our friends are streaming today. It looks like it's pretty low key. Lots of people are not streaming because of the holiday. So we're gonna take a look around. We're gonna see who else is streaming. Let's see here. Who have we got? Who is playing the block game today? Let's take a look. And Angel, it was great to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. Hopefully we can catch you on the next one. Let me see. This person's hardcore. Oh, Dane the Dime. That would be cool. You know, usually we go for a smaller streamer, but I think it would be kind of fun to raid into a larger one. So we're going to go check out Dane the Dime. Dane is not family friendly. They are mature audiences for sure, but an absolutely phenomenal builder. So I highly recommend that if you enjoy like big mega build projects, go to his stream, maybe plug your ears if it's gonna bother you, but check out the builds he's doing. They're absolutely incredible. I had a blast hanging out with you guys. I'm so glad we got so much work done on our ocean monument drain. We're gonna keep working on that in the coming streams until we get it all drained out so we can get the pretty sea lanterns for our end project built. Welcome in to everybody who has joined us today for the first time. If you can stick around for the raid, please do. Copy paste that raid message that I just popped up in the chat, and we'll make sure that we show some love when we get to Dane the Dime's channel. And lastly, if you are one of the fantastic new folks that have joined the community today, please feel free to check out the community Discord. There are some lovely folks there that are great fun to talk with. We have lots of fun channels that you can participate in. We have memes, we have photos, we have travel, we have recipes, we have fitness channels. We have all the stuff. It's great. If you have a thing that you like, there's probably a channel for it. And with that being said, make sure you go out and do something kind for someone today, guys. Put a little love out in the world and make a difference. It's been awesome. I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Let's head over to Dames.